Kevin, I just feel terrible about taking up hospital space when I'm not even ill. There are people who need this room.
I understand how you feel, Iris. Try and think of it as preventive medicine. I'll arrange for you to have a thorough examination.
Even though it's unnecessary?
Well, is it? It might keep Elliot Carrington's suspicions at bay.
I wish I'd never told him I had to return for tests.
Well, at least it does explain your leaving St. Croix so abruptly.
But lies have a way of breeding more lies to cover themselves.
Tell me about it. I've had enough trouble myself trying to keep the fact that Alex survived a secret.
It isn't easy, is it?
I promised myself and my blood pressure I'd never do it again. Believe me, never again.
I understand. I'm hardly looking forward to lying to Dennis or any friends who might call here concerned about me.
Just a moment.
Dear. Thank you. Come in. Oh.
Hello, Dr. Cook.
Hello, Dennis. Nice to see you.
Hello, darling.
Dad told me you were here.
Oh, well, that was thoughtful of him, but unnecessary.
Why didn't you tell me yourself?
Well, because it isn't all that serious, and I didn't want to worry you.
How serious is it?
Well...
I think I'll leave that to your mother to explain, Dennis. How's that? All right, Iris? Bye-bye.
So long. All right, Mom, now what's going on?
Kevin expects everything to be fine, so there's nothing to worry about.
Well, Dad sure seemed pretty concerned.
Oh, well, you know how he can be sometimes. When I told him Kevin wanted me back for tests, Elliot insisted I fly back immediately. There was just no arguing with him.
Yeah. Did Dr. Cook say how long the test will take?
Not long, darling. A day or two. By then, the yacht should be back in Houston.
You're going back again?
Yes. Honey, I'll be all right.
I hope so. I mean, you had me worried there for a while. I mean, losing Alex like that.
I think things are better now.
Then the trip did you some good.
Yes.
And you're ready to start a new life all over again?
Ready and even anxious, too.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. And I'm sure Dad will be glad to hear that, too.
Elliot?
Yeah. Why do you look so surprised? Don't you think he's been worried about you, too?
Well, he'll see in a few days that there's nothing to worry about.
Well, you don't think that's going to stop him, do you?
What do you mean?
I mean, he really wants us to be a family again.
I don't.
Mom,
What Elliot and I had is over.
Can't you at least give it another chance?
No.
You know, that's what I like about you, Mom. You're so warm, so loving. You really care about the people who love you, about what they want. Well, you know, I would like to see the two of you back together again.
You are wrong to hope for that.
I don't see anything wrong with
Well,
it.
that's because you don't know what our life together was like.
Well, then maybe you better just tell me.
Dennis,
Look, Mom, you're hiding something. Now, come on, just tell me what it is.
Dr. Cook.
Hello, Kevin. This is Ryan.
Oh, yes, Ryan?
Look, I'm just calling to find out if everything's okay with Iris.
Well, I just left her with Dennis. We'll keep her here for tests until Alex arrives back with the yacht.
Well, we only have that long to shake Barrett's memory. Look, are we going to be able to do it?
Well, I hate to sound negative, Ryan, but after the sodium pentothal interview, Bart and I feel another session would be fruitless.
Well, why's that?
Well, sometimes amnesia is a protective device. Barrett needs analysis. If he's trying to forget something, and we force him, it might be too great a strain on him.
Look, maybe we could get Elliot to think we're getting results, you know? Have him think Barrett's beginning to remember what really did go on in that camp.
Oh, wait a minute. If we do that, isn't there a danger Elliot might go after Barrett?
Yeah, but I think that's the kind of risk a man like Barrett might be willing to take. Look, I'm going to have him come by today. I'll ask him. I think he just might cooperate.
Come on, Mom, what is it?
It's Alex. I mean, his memory is just too dear for me to ever be close to Elliot again.
I don't buy that. You're hiding something else, Mom. Is it something to do with Dad?
In a way, yes. I don't trust Elliot anymore.
Oh, come on.
He's not the man he used to be. His imprisonment has changed him. Now he frightens me.
You know, I really don't understand you. That man has done everything in his power to make sure that you're safe.
Oh, has he?
Yes.
He threatened my life, or have you forgotten that?
You said that was unimportant, that he was upset.
Oh, do you go around threatening people's lives when you're upset?
But you...
No buts. Elliot is dangerous. I don't trust him, and I don't think you should either.
Look, being in the jungle shook him up a lot. And he has been acting strange lately. But he is still my father, and I still love him. Look. You're the one who always said families have to forgive and forget. You're the one who's always coming to me saying, please, Dennis, I'm sorry for mixing in. I'm sorry for this, and I'm sorry for that. Please, Dennis, forgive me. I am still your mother. Well, he's still my father.
Dennis,
And I'll tell you
just
something
don't...
else, Mom. This little turnaround of yours is not going to separate me from my father.
That isn't what I want.
Isn't it? Yes, it is, Mom. That's what you've always wanted. You've always wanted me to be cut off from my friends so that you could dominate my life. Well, you can't do that anymore, Mom. I'm just not a child.
I know that, Dennis.
Look, Mom. I'm just not going to turn on my father. You're going to have to understand that.
Dennis.
Just